Wojciech,
Hi.
good to see you. Good to meet you.
Yeah.
Good to meet you. Here we are, we're in Barcelona.
Yes, beautiful city.
I know it is a beautiful city. Are you enjoying the conference?
Absolutely.
Yeah? What's the best part of the OWASP conference for you?
The interesting talks, the community, the networking part, etc. is always good.
Yeah. Always meeting new friends and seeing old friends.
Yeah, I'm in OWASP for I think 15 years or something. I'm
Okay.
also OWASP Poland chapter leader, so it's my community.
Right. Is there a big OWASP community in Poland?
It is, I think so. Each year we are trying to organize a conference, and we have regular meetups in my city in Krakow each 2 months. So it's about 50 to 100 persons attending in each meetups.
That's good.
It's pretty good.
That's good. Well, good job pulling that
Because
together.
now Poland is like, it's like new Silicon Valley for software development. We have a lot of developers.
That's good. That's good. Yeah. Keep the energy going.
Absolutely.
So you're speaking here.
Yes.
And your topic caught my eye because it's very specific to the financial sector. So
it's
I thought there's going to be some nuggets in what you've been working on there. So I want to get into that, but maybe just a quick overview of who you are, what you do on a daily basis, connection to OWASP, some of the projects you've been part of.
So nowadays I am managing partner at Securing. It is my own company. I started it in 2003. And initially we were working with Polish banks, so we are started in financial sectors, but now I have more than 30 security specialists, and we are working on all world, on all industries, but still the financial systems, the payments are our area of expertise, especially mine.
Right.
So my topic of presentation is transaction authorization pitfalls, how to improve current financial and e-commerce applications.
Okay. Can you paint a picture of what that world looks like? Because there's a lot of payment apps, payment services,
Absolutely.
credit services, pay over time things on like small banks that are tech companies.
Absolutely. The old problem nowadays is this device, the smartphone, because everything starts and ends on smartphone, because all banks have to follow the mobile first rule, that the user don't want to use web interface, don't want to go to the bank. So the only interface for banking is mobile app. And actually, we cannot do the proper two-factor authentication and transaction authorization on the mobile, because everything is concentrated in one device. So we are we are initiating the money transfer on the app. Then we have a banking interface on the same app. Like we can change the transaction limits, security rules, etc., on the same app. And in the same app, we are authorizing the transfers.
Right.
Usually, for transaction authorization, the bank enforces using of some kind of, let's say, password or PIN. But for convenience, there is also a possibility of do this by Face ID, Touch ID, or other fingerprints, etc. So we are delegating all the trust to the phone.
That's a weaker form. Oh yeah, because you're delegating the trust.
It's more convenient. Maybe it's not weaker, but the whole two-factor authorization is going to the one place, like one phone. So at the end of the day, if I as an attacker, if I am able to pair my phone with your account, I can do totally anything.
Right.
I can clean your accounts, and probably I can take the credit.
Don't do that. You won't get much, but anyway, don't do it.
But most of current attacks are following exactly this path. So in the previous days, the goal of attacker after the phishing stage, etc., was rather to get the credit card data. Yeah. Nowadays, they are trying to pair their phone with the victim's account.
Okay. What's that process look like? Is it a fairly easy task for them, or does it require special activities?
It depends from the security posture of the given bank or given fintech, because now the fintechs are like new payment service providers. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it requires a lot of steps to prove the identity. But
a lot of social engineering.
Exactly,
Okay.
but the reward is good. So they are doing this. I will share in my presentation the story, unfortunate story of my own daughter, which was trained for not get
Right.
fished, but she was fished on the e-commerce marketplace, and all her money was gone.
Oh boy, that's not a good story, but an important one
Yeah,
to share and
absolutely,
learn.
but it's lesson learned.
Yes.
So what I want to do is to share some ideas how can we protect this process of pairing the phone, because there is no one turnkey solution.
Right.
If in the near future, if all we will have the electronic IDs, it will be a good source of identity to prove that you are yourself.
Right.
But nowadays, anyone using just fairly simple social engineering can can convince your bank that he's you, and
reset
pair
the phone,
the attacker's phone with your account.
So is one of the answers another second factor, like a watch, for example, in
But
addition
no, there
Or
are
is
a
that
lot of ideas
Yeah.
how to do this, but there is no single idea that is universal.
Okay.
So what I am trying to say in my presentation, that we need the raise the bar approach.
Okay.
So we should have some kind of different solutions, small steps that will raise the bar for attacker,
I see.
and still will be convenient enough for the user of the banking app.
Okay, got it. And so is rising the bar? Hopefully it doesn't change the workflow for the user, but
Yeah.
is it's things that developers would build into the app?
Yeah,
Are they
probably.
libraries or
Yeah.
what is it you're
Like for example, fingerprinting of the device the app is running on, checking if it is running in emulator, if it is on jailbroken device, etc. Because these are all the techniques that attackers are often using. The other idea could be the common database of phone signatures like email number or something like that, with a name of the owner and with bank accounts. If we will build the banking industry, if they will build some kind of this shared database of the devices, they will know that from one device somebody wants to access many accounts, for example.
Okay.
They will know the history of the given phone, etc., etc.
Got it.
But nowadays we don't have such a database.
Okay.
But there are a lot of initiatives nowadays in Europe and in UK, for example, of building the database of users and accounts, matching username and account.
Okay.
Now it's required by law in Europe and in UK. So if they will extend this capability of this database by phone numbers and emails, it will serve that purpose.
Is that a government managed database or who's
It's
controlling it?
interbanking.
Interbank. Okay, like
European
Swift or
Banking Authority.
Okay,
or
yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
got it. Okay. All right, so some device-based, some app-based, some database,
Yeah.
and monitoring, looking for anomalies.
Or just, the problem is that nowadays everyone wants to do things quickly. So sometimes it's better to have and the convenience is not in pair with security usually. So sometimes maybe we should have some kind of slider inside the app that I want more convenience or more security. Yeah.
Interesting. All right. So, so the talk you're going to give some of those examples. What would be a lot of my audience are CISOs and security leaders? Maybe a word to them, those working in the fintech space, or even if they have fintech and they're not in the fintech space. What would you suggest to them as they look at this?
Well, first check the security of your apps, because modern apps are complicated. They are using a lot of techniques. There are a lot of integrations with other systems, etc. Even when we are running the simple e-commerce shop, they are integrated with payments, for example, and other stuff. And in these integrations, there are probably vulnerabilities.
Right.
We find a lot of vulnerabilities in such as systems too. The other thing is that we, as a financial industry, should build usable security. The security which is easy to understand by ordinary user. So the good project is a key.
Okay. Well, fantastic. Well, I appreciate you sharing this information. Good luck with the presentation.
Okay, thank you.
Hopefully you get some good interaction and some good learnings. And one more question for you, and you'll address the audience if you don't mind.
Yeah.
When I say OWASP, what does OWASP mean to you?
Open worldwide application security project.
Exactly. But what does it do for you when you think about it? What comes to mind?
For me, it's I'm so long at OWASP that it's like the second company I'm working at almost. It's OWASP produced a lot of tools that I have used during my career, so I have something to give for them.
That's cool. Yeah. So giving back after
absolutely.
Leveraging. That's perfect. All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thanks.
Appreciate meeting you and this conversation. Thanks everybody for listening and watching. Stay tuned for more coming from OWASP AppSec Global 2025 here in Barcelona.
Okay. Thank you.